Hi, third grade. Today we are doing pages 458 and 464. On page 464, we are skipping number 15. Here we go. Here is the answer to number 18. Jump ahead now if you have this answer. The question in number 18 wants to know about the fraction of the pizza Dylan ate. So we don't want to know about Kylie right now. We're just focused on Dylan. So first, when we look at the pizza, we want to know how much he ate. So he ate 1 out of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 out of 8 is 1/8. Next, the second question, we want to know the fraction of the fruit bar. So when we look at the fruit bar, he ate 1 out of 2, 3, 4. That is 1/4. If you did not answer both of those questions, your answer is not correct. You had to have both of those answers. The answer to number 18 is 1/2. You needed to write 1/2 in numbers like this and in words like this. You may jump ahead to number 20 if you did both of those things. When we look at Kylie's apple, we see she ate 1 out of 2 parts. That is 1/2. Remember, we write the part on top and the whole on the bottom when we're writing a fraction with numbers. When we're writing a fraction in words, we write the word 1 and then half. Number 20, take a minute to pause the video and read the answer for number 20. Remember, your words are probably not the exact same as mine. That's okay, you just have to have the same idea. When you look at number 20, although we do see 6 parts in Diego's square, they are not equal. These end pieces are a lot smaller than these 2 middle pieces. Therefore, we cannot say we have a fraction. Fractions must have equal parts. The answer to number 21 is 6 more pieces. Please keep listening if you need to hear an explanation. Fast forward now if you got 6. Number 21 was a lot like the Math on the Spot video. The only difference was the fraction. In the video, they were eating 1/3 of the granola bar, but in our problem, we have 1/4. So because my problem says to draw a picture to justify, remember that means to prove, the first thing I did was I drew my granola bars off to the side. 1 is Riley's and 1 is Chad's. Because they both ate 1/4 of their granola bar, I should divide the granola bar into fourths. Remember the little trick. When we're dividing something into an even amount, so 4 is even, I can divide the granola bar in half, and then each half I need 2 pieces to show fourths. That's a little trick to make sure my parts are equal. So here we see fourths. Now, if they ate 1/4 of their granola bar, they would have both eaten that amount. That is not the question, though. We don't want to know how much they ate. We want to know how many more pieces they need to eat to finish the granola bar. So we want to know about the uneaten pieces over here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our answer, 6 more pieces. Please make sure you also had your drawing to justify your answer. Take a minute and pause the video Read the answer to number 22. If you had something similar, please fast forward to the next problem. To get 1/3, we would count 1 out of 2, 3. 1 out of 3 is 1/3. When we explain, pretend like you are teaching somebody who knows absolutely nothing about fractions. You need to be very specific and include a lot more details than you think are necessary. We are now on page 464. Here are the answers to number 14. Jump ahead now if you had this. You had to read very carefully in order to get this correct. The first question says, what fraction of the pepperoni pizza was eaten? So if I look at the pepperoni pizza, these spaces right here are the eaten parts. So we have 1, 2 out of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 2/8. Next, it says what fraction of the cheese pizza is left. That's the opposite of what we just did. So out of the cheese pizza, we see that there are 3 pieces left. Now remember, each pizza had 8 equal slices. So we have 1, 2, 3 out of a total of 8. That is 3/8. We skipped number 15, so let's go ahead and jump to number 16. Pause the video right now and check your answer to number 16. Kate had the correct numerator, 2. There are 2 shaded parts. However, the denominator is not what is left unshaded. The denominator is the whole. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts in this whole. So the answer is 2/6. Please make sure that you explained that thoroughly. The answer to number 17 is 5/8. This is set up a little bit different. You needed to select the numerator in this column and then select the denominator in this column. When we look at the shape, we're looking at the shaded parts, not the unshaded parts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the numerator. Out of 6, 7, 8. That's the denominator. Great job today. You may jump ahead to the next activity. Look on the board to see what that is.